Well, good afternoon, everyone. For looking for the 10-day weather discussion, Pastor Terry here with you, and just going to kind of look at what we have going, and I have some interesting things to actually talk about right now. All right, here we go. Just in summary, real quickly, the mildest day is today, mid to upper 40s, sunshine and clouds thickening later. Rain, snow, and going over to snow tonight, coating to 2 inches. Not a big system, but there's potentially up to several inches towards Tamaqua and Hazleton. So we'll keep an eye and look at that in just a moment. Otherwise, you expect a kind of a seasonally cool week with highs in the upper 30s to lower 40s Tuesday through Sunday. Uh, excuse me. Again, the warmest day being today. A mixed rain and snow system coming on Friday night into Saturday. And if a coastal low develops in close, it could add a bit more precipitation. Again, that's kind of up in the air whether or not it will do that. Another rain and snow system is potential next Monday on March 13th. However, that's dependent upon the Friday-Saturday system. So I'll explain that as we get to the maps. And my continued concern is that March is not looking like it's, and actually you can kind of look at it now, it does not look like it's going to be a very warm month at all. It looks like it's going to be on the chilly side. All right, so here's the satellite picture, and what you see here in the Midwest is the gathering energy of a system that is going to be heading east, southeast towards our area, and so that's going to bring our rain and our snow this evening. And you can see this cloud trail coming from the south, from this kind of south, I guess northwest Pacific, or no, southeast Pacific, excuse me, and there's a moisture. So there's a moisture tie into the system that's a little better than you might initially expect. So that's why there's going to be some decent precip for those who get it. And you can see that stuff beginning to gather here late this morning over there in the upper Midwest around Chicago and so forth. And so you can see that will be coming here for the overnight hours. All right, here we go. And here it is. Look at this. You can see this is a narrow but intense band of snow that is going to be going through there, through the northern half of Pennsylvania, but in a northwest to southeast tilt. Some areas are going to get several inches, but it's a narrow band. 20 miles north of that band, you would have 1 or 2 inches. 20 miles south of that band, you'd have 1 or 2 inches. So but things it's so small. It's like, where exactly is it going to set up? It's not like it's a big system. So there could be some surprises tomorrow. So we'll have to see how that pans out. All right, here we go. And we see as we head into Tuesday, it begins to clear out. By Wednesday, what we have here is we got the skies here. Still have some gusty winds, particularly on Tuesday, but even on Wednesday. And it's kind of cool, seasonally cool. It's not going to be the warmest day. See another system here beginning to gather on Thursday in the middle part of the nation. Nice snowstorm up there in the Midwest, the upper plains again. And then that continues to move eastward towards us. And then we can see here by Friday, clouds increasing. Could be some things break out very late in the day on Friday. But again, it's a rain-snow mixture. And you can see here depicts it as a rain-snow. Which way is it going to be? It wouldn't surprise me favoring wet snow at this point. But we'll have to see, but I wouldn't be surprised with that. And the question is look at here. See, right down here, off the South Carolina, North Carolina coast, there's indications in this model of a low pressure area being developed. This would develop into coastal, but this would go like this. I'll go away from us and it wouldn't affect us, so they would just sweep off. But if the low were develop up here, say it developed further up, and then it could then get pulled north, that would throw more moisture back into us, probably in the form of wet snow, cold rain type of thing. But I don't know if that's going to happen. It's possible. We'll have to keep an eye on that for us, just so you kind of have an idea. That's Friday night into Saturday. And then you can see indicating this. Here's this low heading off the coast low, but it's offshore. That's on Saturday, and then by Sunday you can see that going. But then it shows another system happening. Here's the key. If this system here keeps on moving out of the picture, this one can move in and potentially be a winter storm for us. But if the first system really deepens in closer, that'll force this system more south. We'll have to see how that works. Again, this is one indicating there's a possibility of a second system on Monday. Again, if the first system keeps progressing and keeps moving and doesn't really deepen and become a strong storm, the second one to watch is for Monday. If the first one is a deep storm, then Monday's probably going to be on the clear side. Okay, and you can see there's that as it went on through, and a lot of winds. That's if we get that system on that. Regardless, a lot of questions coming up. Okay, temperatures seasonal today around 40. Tuesday around 40, low 40s, upper 30s, low 40s. Same thing for Wednesday. You got that cool breeze that'll be blowing Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday again, you're into the low 40s. By Friday, low to mid 40s. I'm thinking maybe mid 40s, depending on when the clouds come in. We're probably mid 40s. And then actually, I think I skipped on Saturday here, but Saturday, if you get that coastal system, you would be in the 30s. If that system's pulling away, you'll be near 40. Same thing for Sunday, you'll be in the lower 40s. And then you go ahead and you look at Monday, again, some cooler air trying to creep in. And this model here is depicting the fact that they have some sort of storm system coming on Monday. Probably will be something there, but I don't know. We'll just have to watch and see. If there is a system, you're in the low to mid 30s. If not, you're around 40 again. And the same thing here on Tuesday shows the system's pulling away. You're in the 30s and you're in the 30s. A lot of it's going to depend on what happens with the Friday system. But first, we got to get through tonight. Challenging forecast. So if you wake up tomorrow morning, you don't see any snow on the ground, it went a little bit further to the north, don't be shocked. But if you wake up and you see, whoa, there's like 3-4 inches of snow out there, don't be shocked either, because again, just a little bit of a wavering of that line, and that can make all the difference. So that's pretty much what we have going on. Really, the big deals are some rain, snow tonight, and then breezy Tuesday and Wednesday, and seasonally cool. And Thursday, nicer, seasonally cool temperatures most days, right around 40, maybe into the lower 40s. And then by the time you get to Friday, low to possibly mid 40s, increasing clouds, system coming. And there will be rain or wet snow. The question is, could a coastal low develop? And right now, maybe. It's possible, but I don't know if it will. And so those are the question marks. But then again, temperature is going to be seasonally cool. I don't see any like widespread 50s or 60s like we kind of sometimes got in February. I don't see that coming for at least for the next 2 weeks. I just don't see that coming right now. So, all right, but hey, that's the only weather we have. Enjoy the weather, and just pray that you'll be blessed.